Okay, so let's talk about Google Classroom. This video is going to be for the teachers who haven't gotten their students into Google Classroom yet. If your students are already in a Google Classroom, all they need to do when they're at home is sign into their account. You don't need to give them another join code. You don't need to have them do anything different. They just sign in with their Google account and they're ready to go, just like usual. But if you haven't used Google Classroom before and you're thinking this is an easy way to deliver your content to your students at home, because it totally is. Let me show you how to do that. So in an internet browser window, you're going to go to classroom.google.com. You can also go to the waffle, find the Classroom. If you're on an iPad, there's a Classroom app you're going to need, but I think the easiest way is on the computer. So I have a ton of classrooms in here, but if you're just starting and you need a new classroom, you're going to go to the plus sign and you're going to create a class. You're going to put in some basic information. Now, junior high teachers who don't use Classroom already, I read a thing suggesting put all your kids into one classroom just to make it easy. They can talk with each other. So that's an option. If you want to separate it by period, that's your choice. But if having a distance learning class makes things easier, maybe you have 3 periods of 7th grade and 2 periods of 8th grade and you want a 7th grade distance learning class. I don't know, but you have options, so figure out what's going to work best for you. Anyways, you're going to create this whole class here. I'm going to cancel. I'm going to go into a sample class. Now, when you open your class, you're going to see you've got a code right here. Okay, this is the class code they're going to need. You can make it big if you were in the classroom, not super helpful at home, but this is the code you want to send to students that they're going to need to join your class. All right, that's really all there is to it. Some quick navigation tips if this is a new view to you. When you need to go to all your classes, you've got classes right here and you'll see all of them. This is your stream that has all of the assignments you've given. This is where you'll see your classwork, the assignments and questions. When you want to add something to your classroom, you're going to go here to create. When you want to see the people who are in your class, you've got your list right here. These are my my fake Sandbox accounts. So you've got this stuff. You can email all your students right here. You can mute them. I think the best suggestion I've seen for Classroom is use the commenting, leave the commenting on where we might have had that off before. This is a good time to allow students to have those conversations. But if, boy, that test user too, they're getting into all kinds of trouble, come into Actions, just mute them. And then drop them a note and go, hey, I muted you for a few days so you can get yourself back under control. All right, that's all there is to it. You do have settings up here. Let's see what's in there. If you need to update any information, your code. This is where in the stream, I have it set right now to only teachers can post or comment, but you might, students can comment. You might not want them posting. That means they can add new tiles in that stream, but maybe you want them to be able to comment. Okay. Grades, we're not worrying about that right now. If for some reason you don't like your class code, you can come right here and you can reset it and get a new one, whatever. Anyways, you've got those in the settings, but that's really the basics of it. Now I want to show you if you want to try it out. If you want to go into a classroom and see, here's a code for you. Join this classroom. It's my tech training. If you want to see, I've got an assignment. I just use this when I do Google Classroom trainings. You are welcome to go into this classroom, try out an assignment, try out an announcement, see how things work. All right? So that's how to create a class. I'll make a separate video for students to show them how to join a class. I'm starting with doing teacher videos first, but I will have some resources for you to send to students. All right? Talk to you later.